a new video. In today's video I'm going to be using my Madam Glam gel polishes to create a kind of wedding-y kind of set. So I've got Rosy Nude, I have got Perfect White, and I've got Pinkster. All you really need is a pink and a white and then a nude. So if you've got other colours that you prefer, you use yours. This set of nails is a bit of a recreation of this set, sort of. Well, yeah, kind of, mostly. I found it on Pinterest, but there was no links. I couldn't find any. I don't know I couldn't work out who the creator was of the actual original set, so I don't know who to credit, but I liked them and I thought I want to use Nail Sugar's Confetti and Lace collection, so I thought I'll do more of a kind of wedding-y looking set. So that's where I'm going with this. So for 3 of the nails I have done, you're obviously going to have to think about what you want to do on your 5th one. Sorry, I'm only doing 4. But you can have a look at that original picture. And, you know, just if you wanted to copy one of those. So 3 have got, I'm going to do an ombre with the nude and the pink. And then 1 of them I'm going to do an ombre with the white and the pink. So I'm using my brush. This is the Madam Glam ombre brush, and I like to just use the brush to, I just flick the colours together until they kind of blend. So this is going to be my first coat. When I move on to my white and pink, I will clean the brush off. And then, yeah, there we go. All right, dab it off, not really clean it properly. But I just dab the excess gel polish off. And then, yeah, do your white and your pink. Then you can pop this in the lamp. This is the first coat, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but you are going to do a second coat after you've cured, and that coat you will need to make a little bit more blended. So this is my 2 coats done. The Rosy Nude, weirdly, it's a little bit, it's not sheer, but look, can you see where it meets in the middle? The colours meet in the middle. And anyway, right, look, what I'm doing now is I'm adding the detail on with my Madam Glam white gel paint. Now, you'll see that the inside of this inside part that I've got here, I'm going to fill that in with the Confetti and Lace collection, one of the colours from that. So I am not too worried about the mess that I make on the inside of this little curvy liney thing, because it's going to be completely covered up anyway. So I'm not too fussed about making it neat or whatever. And then this bit here, I'm just adding what looks like the kind of lacy parts. So you want to get a lot of the excess product off your brush before you do these little lines. That way it will ensure that they are nice and thin. There we go. And then obviously go in the opposite direction. When you're doing it this way, after you've done those first lines, sometimes the lines that you've put on help with, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do, but I can't say it, so I'll shush. So anyway, that's basically it, right? That's going to go in the lamp. I know it looks an absolute mess, but trust the process. We're going to do the same thing on this nail, but in the opposite direction. So I've had to wait for that other nail to cure before I carry on with this, but I wanted to put them together so that I can map out. I want to make sure that where the gel polish ends, this gel paint, sorry, ends, I want them to line up so that they, you know, they're not, I want them to be symmetrical. Or is it asymmetrical? But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yes. And then, yeah, so we're going to do exactly the same. I think this one, the little curved line, I think it was a little bit thicker. So this part I had to clean off this bit because obviously it wasn't inside where we're going to put the glitter, so I needed to neaten that up, but it didn't take much. A little bit of isopropyl alcohol or gel cleanser on an old brush and just wipe off the, you know, wipe it off. Okay, then again, I was lining them up to make sure that my lacy bits were, you know, roughly in the same place, because I don't want it to look, it doesn't really matter too much if they are slightly wonky, not wonky, you know, if they're slightly off, sometimes it doesn't matter, but if they're way off, you know, you don't want it to be way off. And again, we're going to do our super thin lines, and you're going to need a dotting tool as well. There we go. I do pop that in the lamp though before I add the dots, so I'm going to use this really tiny dotting tool. Madam Glam do have a dotting tool. I am jinxed with Madam Glam's dotting tools though. I think I've broken 2. No, have I broken 1? I don't know, I can't remember, but I'm going to use this one instead. And you're going to add little tiny dots to the bottom part of these lacy bits. And the same on the other nail. It's almost like a lacy ribbon. There we go. Come on, that's what you're doing. I must have been watching something. I always watch YouTube when I do nails. There we go. Right, that's going to go in the lamp. Okay, 60 seconds for the gel paints. Then I'm going to add glitter. So I'm going to remove the tacky layer. I always remove the tacky layer when I add glitter because I apply the glitter with base coat, and the base coat will, I'll explain in a minute. I will explain. Just bear with me. When I do the next nail, I'll explain. This is the confetti and lace collection from Nail Sugar. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So you get all 4 of these confettis in the collection. It just screams wedding to me. I mean, you don't even have to use them for weddings. That's just what I just, you know, wedding. Oh, I don't know, but I think they're absolutely stunning. Right, this is the base coat I'm going to put on my Post-it palette from Rachel Wilder's. You can save 10% on Nail Sugar bits and bobs using my code. They do decals as well. The decals from Nail Sugar are amazing. Using code NATMUG10 and 30% off Madam Glam using my code NATMUG30. I was just about to give you a 50% off code, but that finished yesterday, so that's not, sorry, that's over. That's finished. But yeah, Madam Glam, NatMug30, NatMug10 for Nail Sugar. That I just wanted to give you a close-up of the glitter. So I'm going to faff a lot, so I'm going to skip forward, but this is the little section that I've completely filled in with the glitter. I absolutely love the glitter. I'm going to do this one as well, and then I love the glitter so much that I decided to do the last that nail as well. So I'm removing the tacky layer again, right? So what happens if I'd have left that tacky layer on? Sometimes what I've noticed is when I apply my base coat to my nail, I'm going to use the Madam Glam application brush with the base coat here. Sometimes the base coat will mix with the pigment in the tacky layer. And now, say I went to apply the glitter now, although this has got some white glitter in it, that gold glitter would have ended up getting covered up with almost like I'd made a jelly colour with my base coat from the pigment in the gel polish. Does that make sense? So I like to remove as much, you know, not as much of the tacky layer. I like to remove the tacky layer because then it removes any like excess pigment, and it just ends up with me having nice clear glitter on the nail. I think that, you know what I mean? I think that makes perfect sense, yeah. So there we go. So this nail, I was only going to do a little bit, but I ended up going a lot further down the nail than I had expected. But I didn't mind because I just love this glitter. It's just so cute. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then, because this is a glitter nail, what I decided to do was go over with a thin layer of base coat just to smooth out the nail. You could use Builder Gel if you want to. And then I've decided that I'm going to matte top coat mine like the original. Was the original one matte? I think it was. But I like matte. So cover them completely, pop them in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then just to finish them off, I've grabbed some Preciosa crystals. I've got light rose here, and I've also got white opal. These are Preciosa crystals from the Crystal Parade. You can save 10% on the Crystal Parade website using my code NATMUG10. I just wanted to look, I like these flip trays. Look, so this is the light pink. I believe you can get the flip trays from Crystal Parade as well. And this is the white opal. I just felt like they went best with the set that I've done. The Crystal Fix is also from Crystal Parade. It's also available from Rachel Wilder's, but if you get it from Crystal Parade, you can save that 10%. So I'm just putting some Crystal Fix around the cuticle area. And then we're going, remember, if you do it on a real nail, don't get it on the skin. Just get it on the nail. But what I'm going to do is we're going to do a crystal cuff. I'm going to have the biggest crystal in the center, and then they're going to taper outwards. So all I'm doing is pink in the center, and then 2 whites, and then 2 pinks. there we go. That is literally all I'm doing. I haven't cured it yet. I'm going to use these antique gold caviar beads. I'm pretty sure these were from Crystal Parade as well. These antique gold colour caviar beads went better with the glitter than the normal gold ones. So what I do with the caviar beads is I'm just sticking them between each of the crystals, because there was plenty of gem glue between those crystals. I thought, oh, I'm going to add some caviar beads. And also by doing that, it just fills out your crystal design. And it just makes it look a lot, makes it look a lot, I don't know what the word is, complete, neat, filled out, puffed up. I don't know what the word is, but there we go, look, looks lovely. And then the crystal fix needs 60 seconds in an LED lamp. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one. It's exactly the same. And this is them done. I've got a tickle. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free, but once you subscribe, you're in the club forever. Websites and discount codes will be below. God bless, love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.